Good morning, welcome to another YouTube video. We have 3 training sessions today. So we're about to do a back-to-back and then I'll probably cycle a little bit later. 5 AM currently. I'm going to go to the gym and do an upper body workout. Then straight from that, on my way back I'm going to drive to the pool and then I've got a 1500 meter swim. Now, I know that doing upper body straight into a swim probably a little bit counterproductive in terms of my upper body will probably be a little bit exhausted and I use a lot of the upper body for swimming. The thing is, the pool doesn't open until 6. Probably a little bit later because the lifeguard's always late. So, and I've got 3 sessions to do today. Freya's got to go to the gym. She has a content day, and then I've got my work stuff to do, and I want to get my hair cut. So I just have to do it like this. Up early, first session done. On the way to, well, it's not done yet, but on the way to the gym, having 2 scoops of carbs and some pre-workout. Then this pre-workout is actually so good, and it's our very own Potentia pre-workout. I'll put a link to the store below if anyone wants to have a look at what we have on offer. Then we've got this energy bar, which is for a bar 35 grams of carbs. Pre-gym 44 grams, and then on the way to the swim 35 grams in this bar. Decent amount. We're having about 80 grams of carbs for the 2 sessions. Then I'll get back. I'm probably going to have breakfast, which will be the same, and I'll show you when I have it, but that'll be bananas, oats, cinnamon. That's it. It's like 700 calories, 120 grams of carbs. So already 200 grams of carbs in. And then I'll have lunch as well, and I think after lunch I'll probably cycle, because then Freya would have done most of her work time and it would be transitioned into mine. The reason why I'm doing 3 sessions today is because it's my birthday tomorrow. 27, feeling old. I wanted to free up a little bit of time tomorrow. I'm still got a run scheduled in for tomorrow, doing that first thing, because then we're going to a place called Gastronomy, I think that's how you say it, in the Atlantis Royale, which is an all-you-can-eat breakfast. They do breakfast, lunch and dinner. Freya booked us in for the breakfast, so hopefully, I looked at it as like, run early, then I don't eat, and then my body is going to be absolutely screaming for food, and I'll just eat as much as possible. I've had a look at videos of it. It looks so good. So let's get to the gym and start this day. We're back in the car after the gym session. Went well, chest is still feeling a little bit from Monday. So instead of like doing progressive overload, I more just opted for like a higher reps, lower weight option, which, sorry, that's what I was listening to in the gym, which was okay. I don't enjoy high reps as much at the moment to the lower rep options, but again, it is what it is. It's what I had to do to still be able to get the workout in, and now my chest has got a rest until next Monday. Gonna have the carb bar, and finish the rest of this water while I drive to the pool. The workout in the gym started off with ab crunches on a machine. I always start my sessions with abs. The main reason being, I won't do it at the end of the session, so it's just my way of making sure that they're done, because core strength is super important. My app is still loading, but I can kind of remember what I did. We did incline Smith, we did a plate loaded row, chest fly, then we did a lat pull down machine, which gives me a little bit of a different pump to like a cable lat pull down. Did machine lat raises, which are my favourite version, either that or a standing one, but this gym doesn't have a standing machine lat raise. Then it was preacher curl and dips, or dip machine. Good workout, I think. I enjoy that one. So yeah, gonna get driving, get to the pool, and then I'll just tell you what the workout is for the pool actually, if it loads. That is the big question. So it's 1500 meters, 4 times 50 pull, 2 times 100 with fins, 2 times 50 kick with fins. Then we've got some drills, which is 2 times 50 catch up drill, 2 times 50 fist drill, 2 times 50 finger drag drill. Then rest, 3 times 50 pull and paddles, 3 times 50 25 easy, 25 hard, 3 times 50 pull easy, 3 times 50 descends, and then 2 times 50 easy or pull easy. So that's the workout. Done quite a few of these ones, so I know how it goes. Let's get driving because I'm sweating. It is so cold. Cold. So, swim done, been home about an hour. Rome is still asleep, so I haven't had to take over the parenting yet. So I've just pottered around for a little bit, but I thought I'm going to sit and do some light work that I don't mind getting interrupted. So most of it's going to be like the small tasks around the challenge that maybe need checking up, doing some meal plans for the challenge as well. But swim went well. The one thing I would say is a learning curve is I'm not going to do upper body and then go straight into swim because my shoulders still are burning from upper body session and then swimming. Big learning curve there. Was painful, but we got it done. Just going to pull up the training peaks. So it came to 1,625 meters. I personally think probably what's happened is it's counted some extra lengths and laps, but 2 minutes 15 seconds per 100 meters, that was the average. I feel like that's good. Average heart rate was 128, so we kept it in zone 1. Thought that was all right. So upper body done, swim done, and then we have the cycle, which we'll talk about in a bit. I'm going to do a little bit of work, and then I will make my breakfast because I'll sit and have breakfast when Rome has breakfast. Pushing it back a little bit, but it just makes it a little bit more family orientated and also practically doing something while he is asleep, so I don't have to worry about doing it later. Works well. Yeah, gonna get in, do some meal plans for the challenge. If there is anything else that's small, then I'll do that as well. Okay, it's now 20 past 12. We have got dinner in the slow cooker. We've realised Rome likes stew type things, and it's also prepping some extra for when we have busier days, so it's like in the freezer. He is in his pen trying to break out, but I'm making my lunch and Rome's lunch as well. So he is having, and it looks pretty grim, but this is last night's dinner, so we made an extra portion, and it looks like this, not blended up. It's basically like a creamy beef pasta. So he had it blended so it's a little bit more puree / chunky. And then I'm gonna be having 150 grams of basmati rice that is uncooked. Then I'm having a stock cube because there are any beef ones? Is that a beef one? Yeah, stock cube because if you've ever had a chicken stock cube in with rice, it tastes like super noodles, especially this brand. Found them on Amazon. It's Promalac flavoured chicken stock. It's like a Spanish brand, which gives me some good amount of sodium that I need to get in me because I sweat so much living out in the UAE. And then we're having, which it's not as pink as it was yesterday, but 250 grams of 10% beef mince, just because I like having the extra fats that it provides. Then we'll be pairing it with some pickled beetroot, hummus, some ranch, and then hot sauce as well. It is my favourite meal so far, and I probably have it 4, maybe 5 times a week. It really depends on. Normally I'd be having chicken because we're having beef for dinner, but this goes out tomorrow, or like the expiry date is tomorrow, so got to get it done. And my birthday tomorrow, so I know I won't have it tomorrow, and our next shop is on Friday, so we're just going to get through any food that's left. And then Rome is gonna come and say hello. I'm gonna prep that, and then a bit nosy, aren't you? Gonna prep that, and then we've got probably start my cycle around 2-3ish. I do want to get a haircut today as well. Depends on when Freya's back from the gym. So that's where she's currently. So it might be if she's like done content or needs Roman content, have this food and then go get my haircut. So I'm done with that, and then cycle. Who knows? There's a big work task that I want to do, but it's about an hour long before I go to the gym because I need my brain to be as functional as possible, as it's just like a lot of thinking to do business projects, what's coming up. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll just liaise when she's back. But we'll prep lunch now. Okay, so we've got the haircut. I only got a taper fade and then the beard trimmed because the last few times they've cut like so much off the sides and I wanted to keep the length. It's 5 minutes past 4. I was planning on cycling a little bit earlier than what I did, than what I am, but what I'm doing is gonna cycle when Rome goes to bed, because Freya wants to do her nails, which means she'll just be sat filing them, painting them, gelling them, and that's like a 45-hour-minute process, and my cycle's an hour and 15. So I thought I'll just work until then, so then I'm not sat doing nothing when she's doing her nails, and then I'll cycle at the same time that she does her nails. I could probably take my bike in there potentially. So I'm currently now helping build or thinking of a strategy to basically grow Freya's weight loss YouTube channel a lot more. Thinking of tactics that we can use, thinking of video ideas, and basically building the whole behind the scenes structure, so then I can just give her the template, give her the ideas of what to go off. Now it's currently going to be 1 video a week, because it seems like that's all she can commit to. I would prefer to maybe potentially do 2 or 3, but it's better to walk than not do anything at all. So it's currently going to be 1, but if we can get up to 2, great. So I'm just looking at ways where we can bring in more potential viewers by the use of Instagram. So what I'm going to be doing the next couple of hours is basically thinking of different video ideas that are useful for the Instagram audience and all of that naff stuff. Got the blue light glasses on, so we mean business when these are on, because this is full on focus. As you can hear, it sounds like I'm in an elevator playing binaural beats, which is supposed to be a set frequency that helps the brain concentrate. So putting things in place, we'll see how it goes. And then we've got dinner, which is beef stew, mashed potato, and then baguette to dip in it, which I think the baguette side of things is the thing I'm looking forward to the most. And then we cycle and probably finish off the remaining bits of work as well. It's been a good day. Got 2 workouts done so far. Got a haircut, which I was writing off, but I thought, I can do it, and I can still finish the work that I need to do. Then tomorrow it's the birthday, it's the all-you-can-eat buffet breakfast, so we're going to go and enjoy that. But I'm going to sit and do this, and then I'll pick up the camera just before the cycle and talk through that cycle. Okay, it's 7 o'clock now. My hands are a little bit oily because I've been putting up the bike on the old Zwift. Wahoo kicker. So today's cycle is an hour and 15 minutes, so we're not going to finish until about 20 past 8:30. So as the day progressed further and further, I made it in my head to be like, I just need to get all the work done that I need to do, because what's going to happen is I'll do the cycle, shower, and I'll be like 10 to 9, do a little bit of stretching, that's then 9 o'clock. I don't really have much of an evening. So I thought, let's get as much work done as possible, get it out of the way, and then we can attack it after that. So my heart rate sensor's in the wash, so we can't wear that today, but that's fine. The workout which we are doing is big gear low cadence, which personally gets me proper. I was looking for my phone and it's like right in front of me. This one gets me proper sweating. It's not the best, but we're gonna get it done. It is 20 minutes easy pace build up, and then 4 times 30 spin ups at 100 RPM and 1 minute easy. Main set is 4 times 4 low cadence big gear, which is 55 to 65 RPM.
around 75 to 90% FTP, 3 minutes recovery, and then the rest of the duration is easy pedal until it says 60 to 90. It is an hour and 15 cycle, so it's an hour and 15. I don't know why it says 60 to 90. Maybe my coach just has a little cool down bit that he copies in and it's just not edited it a bit, but that's all good. I sometimes do that myself. So, gonna get this cycle going. I need to get my shoes on. Got the aircon on, but I'm probably gonna turn it off at some point. It's always good to get a little bit sweaty, I think. Got basically 1 litre of electrolytes with me, and then 500 ml, which has 2 scoops of carbs and electrolytes in it. I've not had as many, well, I actually haven't had any electrolytes today, apart from like salt from food. So just making sure I get it all in me, make sure I'm fully hydrated, because I'll be back training or back running at about 4:35 a.m. tomorrow. So I just want to make sure I'm fully refueled, not refueled, but rehydrated, so I can perform best tomorrow morning, because we have tempo runs. Nice, brutal. I've not given myself much rest. I wish I cycled earlier, but I'm thankful I did a good 7 hours worth of work that I wanted to get done, and got a haircut and 2 other workouts in. It's not been bad. So let's get this cycle done. There's the cycle done. We did 29k in an hour and 15 minutes. At one point I was going 4 kilometers an hour, and that was just because of the elevation and the cadence that I had to go at. It was so weird, especially having to hit like certain watts when you're not moving anywhere on the Zwift. It was pretty crazy, but it's 8:30 now. That is 3 training sessions done today. One of my biggest days for training so far. I know there's going to be bigger ones overall. I think I hit about 3 hours worth of sessions, while also doing 7 to 8 hours of work, looking after a baby. We've been up since 4 a.m, so gonna go have a shower, chill, and then rest and recover for the run in the morning. But I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.